And millions of people across the United States were able to see this complete solar eclipse. Now, here in Columbus, we just saw a partial solar eclipse, and that eclipse was first visible across Texas, Oklahoma, and then New England. But it was a sight to see here in Columbus. Now, the News 3 area first started to see the moon cover the sun's outer edges right around 1:43 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, we were able to see our maximum coverage at 3:02 p.m. Now, while the sun was not completely covered, it was still at 80% coverage. By 4:18 Eastern Time, that moon was completely over the sun, and everything returned back to normal. Now, Murphy Pounds here in Columbus was here for Columbus in 2017 for the last solar eclipse. Here's what he had to say about today's.
Well, it was pretty cool the last time I saw it in 2017, and what I remember from that were the shadows. My favorite part was just looking at all the leaves. They start bending and the shadows start distorting and everything. It's a really cool effect. And aside from that, just seeing the eclipse, just the actual sun being with goggles on, not with my naked eyes.
Now, our own meteorologist Cody Nickel was in the path of totality in Idabel, Oklahoma. That is where he shared this exclusive video with us from. With a total of 4 minutes and 19 seconds of complete and total darkness, Idabel has the longest time of totality along the entire path. Now, more than 100 people showed up to the free viewing of the eclipse here in Columbus at the Coca-Cola Space Science Center. Reporter Hannah James joined me out there this afternoon.
Absolutely, Kaylee. Well, we were both out there and saw CSU's education and STEM students in action for this near once-in-a-lifetime event. Now, many of the students manning the telescopes both inside and out of the observatory are student assistants who help out year-round at the Space and Science Center. They joined this program from various departments from CSU, including science, education, and astronomy majors. Now, outside of days like today, these students conduct research with their telescopes and conduct nighttime observations. Third-year student Troi Hudson at Columbus State University has been tasked with manning their main telescope inside of the observatory during today's event.
All we do is just use the pan settings to keep the telescope focused on the sun, and we're using a software application that connects what I'm viewing through the telescope down to Mr. Michael, and it's just like a split screen so that people viewing can see.
Now, the view from the telescope she oversaw was being live streamed for everyone in Columbus to view. Hudson is in her second semester, a part of NASA's Space Grant Scholarship. Last semester, she focused on observations of the sun. This semester, she says they are diving into nighttime observations of celestial bodies and galaxies. Now, Hudson says when she leaves CSU, she wants to pursue a career in physics and believes the hands-on experience she got today and through the Coca-Cola Space Science Center will open many doors for her. Phil, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Hannah and Kaylee, for that team coverage. Coming up on News 3 at 6, we will introduce you to another student and hear reactions from those at today's viewing of the eclipse.